All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about how the lower brain might show up and try to derail you from staying on your path. I had a client, she sent me a message. Over the weekend, she weighed in. She saw that her weight had stayed the same, it hadn't gone down. And she actually had the insight, which I was really impressed. She said, I think this might be a lower brain thing. She said, all of a sudden I hear in my head, oh, look, you're not making any progress. Your weight stalled out. You need to restrict more. It started telling her all these negative things, right? When just last week, see, and I always talk to my clients about facts versus feelings. She had actually sent me another message showing, she had lost I think 3 or 4 pounds since the same time last month. Her blood sugar, she was pre-diabetic, her blood sugar levels had gone down pretty substantially because she's lost almost 10% of her body weight. She's done a really good job. But then that day, she steps on the scale and doesn't see progress within, say, a couple weigh-ins that she thinks she should have. Her lower brain kicks in. But then her higher brain kicked in and said, but wait a minute, your A1C and sugar, your insulin levels are at the best that they've been. You've lost over, 20-something pounds, 40-something pounds since you started this journey. Look at how far you've come. So she had this internal battle going on. And because we've talked about lower brain, higher brain in relationship to binge eating, I want to invite you to this conversation because what typically happens if you've been on that situation, I know you have. I know you have stepped on the scale at some point, heard that negative voice kick in. Why are you even trying? You're not losing weight fast enough. You should be doing more drastic things. What it's trying to do is save you from disappointment. It's trying to save you from feeling pain and discomfort. It knows, your lower brain knows that this area is the space in which you are the most vulnerable, where you have had consistent pain and struggle. And when it doesn't see you making progress, it throws up all kinds of red flags because it doesn't want you to go down a path that's going to lead to another sad, disappointing situation. And so then we tend to believe it because we look at our past and we say, well, how many times have I not done this? And And then it gives us permission to quit. Now, your lower brain doesn't understand that you're 50, 100, whatever pounds overweight, you're not happy, you're not feeling good. All it knows is that in that moment you stepped on the scale, you saw a number you didn't like, it's trying to save you from continuing to feel badly about yourself, to feeling uncomfortable. Your lower brain kicks in whenever you feel uncomfortable. It doesn't matter if it's stress, anxiety, sadness, boredom. It's going to kick in when you feel uncomfortable. So I step on the scale, I don't see something I like, lower brain chatter kicks in. Its goal is to remove the feeling of discomfort. So if I make the decision because I don't see a number I like and I'm refusing to see my big picture progress, then I go ahead and do the things I think I want to do. And I almost feel this sense of relief. Like, oh good, I can stop this whole weight loss thing. I can stop worrying about the scale. And what do? You feel better. So the lower brain kind of worked. It did its job. It said, oh, she feels discomfort. She sees something she doesn't like. She's had such a bad relationship with this whole process before. Let's save her from discomfort. And then what happens is you end up quitting. You feel actually a sense of euphoria and relief, and it gets reinforced. So guess what's going to happen next time you choose to go on another weight loss venture? You step on the scale, you see something you don't like, right? It's going to immediately want to go there because the last several times that you've done this process, it's actually yielded a positive result by getting you to quit, okay? Just like if you felt discomfort and you shove Oreos in your mouth and for a moment you feel a sense of euphoria, it's going to keep pushing you to eat the Oreos every time you feel discomfort. It's not smart. It's not thinking long term. It just wants you not to feel discomfort. So what I told my client and what I'm telling you is know that that's your lower brain, 100%. It's trying to save you from discomfort, of any kind when you see a number. And what you do is you write down all the things that have positively happened, and you say, I can sit with discomfort. I can see a number I don't like. I can do those things. This isn't hard. And I am going to choose to dismiss my lower brain, the urge to quit, and I'm going to just keep moving on with this journey, because what I know is if I give in right now, I guarantee the fact I'm reinforcing this quitting connection to feeling better. And the more I do it, the more my brain will suggest I quit. And right now it might be weight loss, but in the future it might be other things. You don't want to give into that. If you're going to quit doing something, make sure you look at the facts first. Whether it's choosing a job, whether it's losing weight, whether it's starting a business, whatever the thing is, really look at the facts. Don't allow the lower brain in the moment to do it. And if you think you really do want to quit, say, okay, I'm going to sleep on this decision. Today, I saw a number I didn't like. I'm going to follow my plan today. But come tomorrow, I can quit. And that was a huge change for me. I used to quit in the moment all the time. When I got the fact that that was reinforcing a negative habit loop, I said I had to wait to quit tomorrow, because I had always done the opposite. I always started tomorrow the hard things and stayed with the easy things in the day if I could, right? So you say, I can quit tomorrow. You give your lower brain that. You say, you know what, we can always quit tomorrow. Today we're going to stick with the plan. I'm seeing all this other progress, but I do want to encourage you to really think about when you get that nagging feeling on the scale. It's your lower brain trying to save you from discomfort, from feeling a sense of, I'm failing at this, I'm not good at this, I'm never going to get there, all that negativity. It's trying to help you, but it's really not helping you because it doesn't have any idea of future outcomes and what this is going to lead to. And you just have to be okay with sitting with a slight amount of discomfort in the moment. And then my honest thing that I recommend you do, distract yourself. Go right from the scale, do something that's positive if you have a hobby or an activity you like, or go out and do something physical that makes you feel good. Like get your mind on something else right away. So that way you're not just sitting there dwelling on it and then reinforcing that negative feeling, which then your lower brain wants to still fix, right? So I hope this video helps. I really would ask that you like and subscribe, share my videos, and let me know how I can better help you in the future. I'll talk to you soon.